Thrivent is a financial services organization. We provide advice, investments, insurance, banking, and generosity programs to help people make the most of all they've been given. Your job is to create the vision and set the vision for the team, and more importantly, make the team have clarity in the vision. If the team understands the vision, they will know how to execute it and how to take it forward. As you know, given the market condition, people can find a job in seconds, and there's a huge need for talent. Allowing the employees to try different avenues within your organization and providing the best for them will make them stick around. You need to remember, this is like a two-way street. The person who applied for a role in your organization is interviewing you to understand what you do and what the organization is doing.
We are here with Anandh Asokan, VP of Enterprise Integration Engineering and Services at Thrivent. Thrivent is a Fortune 500 holistic financial services organization and has been named as one of the world's most ethical companies by Ethisphere Institute. Anandh is an engineering leader, experienced in digital transformation, previously working with companies like Cognizant and Proficient. He is here to chat with us today about leadership and building strong teams, and I am grateful to have him on today. Anandh, thank you so much for being with us.
Thanks for having me here, Lisa. I'm glad to be part of it.
Could you start by telling us more about Thrivent, your role, and some of the previous experiences that led you to the role?
Good, yeah. My name is Anandh Asokan. I work at Thrivent. Let me start with what we do at Thrivent. Thrivent is a financial services organization. We provide advice, investments, insurance, banking, and generosity programs to help people make the most of all they've been given. We help people achieve financial clarity. At Thrivent, I'm the VP of Technology. My role is to lead teams as we work to modernize and provide a digital experience for the clients to get the best-in-class experience when they interact with Thrivent. We put the client at the center and walk in their shoes, enabling them to lead their life with a purpose and help them accomplish their financial goals. Before Thrivent, I led digital transformation teams for clients in the banking, healthcare, and retail industries. We made a significant impact, eventually allowing my team and myself to grow professionally. That's my journey towards where I'm right now.
Now, Anandh, I'd like to dive right into your leadership and management style. You're a member of the Forbes Technology Council. You've been on multiple advisory boards, and I know that leadership and mentorship are both things that are close to your heart. So talk to us about it. What is your approach to leadership and your management style? How has this adapted over time, and what is the impact you've seen on yourself and the teams as a result?
Well, that's a great question. I wish we all have a magic bullet to be influential and great leaders. We all know that we don't have that magic bullet. I believe in leading with principles to set the vision and empower the team to do the right thing for the organization. That helps to a greater extent. As a leader, your job is to create the vision and set the vision for the team. And more importantly, make the team have clarity in the vision. If the team understands the vision, they will know how to execute it and how to take it forward. And you need to trust them, right? It would be helpful to have the principles behind the vision so that it resonates well with the team as well.
Now, right now is an interesting time for engineering leaders as they work through tackling a bunch of different topics related to talent management all at one time. So what would you say are the top 3 priorities in the talent management lifecycle for a VP of engineering? And how do you really build successful and innovative teams?
Well, this is another interesting question. I can talk about this for hours. But as a leader, all the stages in the talent management lifecycle are important, right? But I will highlight a few. I want to mention about 1, attracting talent, and 2, retaining talent. Those are critical things. Attracting talent is how you can put your organization brand value and showcase what you are working on to make an impact on the clients and the community. It is about putting the employees first and creating the sense of how you value the employee and what you do to invest in talent. The second critical thing is retaining talent. Retaining talent is also an equally important stage in the talent management lifecycle. As you know, given the market condition, people can find a job in seconds, and there's a huge need for talent. Allowing the employees to try different avenues within your organization and providing the best for them will make them stick around. But more importantly, provide them with an opportunity to learn and help them advance in their career path. That will make them happy and, more importantly, enjoy the work. I think you have a second part of the question, I guess, Lisa. Let me address that as well, right? Because that's a fascinating topic for me as well, and it's a very favorite topic for me. Um, as far as building successful and innovative teams, I believe a lot of it comes down to the behaviors on how you can model it. For example, transparency is incredibly powerful in creating mutual trust and building psychological safety. Providing context to the team will bring best out of them. In the case of Thrivent, our CEO and the Chief Digital and Technology Officer are both very good at sharing information regularly, both good news and honest talk about challenges we are experiencing. That helps the employees to understand the future and make them feel they are in the right place.
Switching gears a little bit. Obviously, it's a tough labor market right now, and the war for tech talent continues to grow. So, share with us, what tech roles have you found to be some of the hardest to fill successfully, and why do you think that is?
Well, I have a different perspective on this question altogether. The hardest part here is finding the right talent for any role. It is unfair for me to say filling one role versus the other role is relatively hard or easy. But you need to remember, this is like a two-way street. The person who applied for a role in your organization is interviewing you to understand what you do and what the organization is doing. There are plenty of opportunities in the market right now, especially after the pandemic. It opened up much more with no constraints. So to me, I cannot really say this one role is very hard to fill. It's all about getting the right people under the right role is what we need to focus on right now.
Anand, share with us a piece of advice you have to up and coming tech talent about how to gear up for the next decade of tech innovations, whether that's soft skills or hard skills or career advice.
I get this question all the time, even with the people that I'm mentoring. I think the one thing we need to realize in general is people need to gear up and keep them relevant in this current market condition. There are three things I want to highlight here. One, be a good learner, bring the student in you, and always be curious to learn new things. It can be as simple as reading an article relevant to your work, or it can be anything related to topics like communications, leadership styles, and also to increase your technical skills. At Thrivent, we want our people to thrive, and we encourage and provide support to the team to increase their knowledge and help them to advance in their career as well. The second most important thing is networking. I strongly believe in networking. Be open to networking events or a conference where you can meet people from different organizations to learn and share. Again, we encourage people to go to conferences to show what we do at Thrivent and also learn from other people to bring it back to work. The third most important thing, which is a critical thing, is your health. Please take care of your mental and physical health. You should know when to shut it off and when to turn it on. That's my advice. A lot of people talk about it, but be the one to start and do it.
Last question for you, Anand. At Solvable, we are all about what drives purpose and satisfaction for people at work. So I would love to know what drives purpose and satisfaction for you at Thrivent.
Well, satisfaction to me, I get satisfaction from building teams and watching the team, creating a solution, work through all the inevitable challenges and obstacles, and then ultimately deliver it with success. It's especially gratifying to see a new team go through the stages of forming, storming, norming, and come out stronger on the other side. That makes me proud. If you look at the core value of Thrivent, Thrivent is here to help our clients to make the most of all they've been given. And that syncs up nicely with my own personal ethics and values, which keeps me going as well.
Anand, thank you so much for being on with us today. And thank you all for listening to Architects of Contemporary Hiring.
Again, thanks for having me, Lisa. I enjoyed this conversation. I wish everyone all the best and looking forward to the future. Thank you.